What's up everybody, Kwame here, back again with another video, and today I want to show you and talk about my favorite camera accessories, photography, video accessories. This is not in any kind of order, this isn't about the camera or the cameras that I use. This is about like the things that I use on a daily basis or semi-daily basis, but things that always go with me if I'm going on a trip or even in my day bag. A bunch of these are usually in there. This is in no particular order, so I'm just gonna be picking up stuff as I see it. So the first thing that I want to talk about are these things. So this is a clip that I have for my cell phone. So this, I can plug in a cell phone, put in a cell phone in here, clamp it down, and then put it on a tripod mount down here. They're pretty cheap. I don't remember how much this one is, but they can go from like $10 all the way up to $50. I will have links down below for everything that I'm talking about here, hopefully in the order that I'm talking about it. But if I can't find the exact same clamp like this, there are thousands of them on Amazon. I will leave links to a couple of the ones that I have used or I like. And then speaking of tripods, the two tripods I use the most are these here. So this is the Joby 3K tripod, meaning you can put 3 kilograms of weight on here, which I like a lot. And then you have the Manfrotto Pixie. This is a tiny little tripod, legs spread out like this. You press this red button here, and then this head swivels around so you can get your perfect angle. I've had the Manfrotto Pixie now for about 5 years, and I really like it. I love how small it is, so it fits in a backpack pretty easily. And the legs just come out like this. This is the version 1. There is a second version where the legs extend. I like this one better because the legs don't extend and it's so compact, but either one works great. The Joby tripod is newer. I got this back in December. And I've had an older Joby tripod, and what I didn't like about it was the legs, one of the joints got really loose and then would just break off. But I will give them credit, they've gotten a lot better over the years, and this one is pretty rock solid. Now, I'm sure you've seen YouTubers who talk about the tripods sagging over time. I'm not carrying that much weight on these things, so I'm not worried about that. It's usually the GX5 here or my Light that I put on this thing. So it's not carrying a ton of weight. I love the ball head that you can just swivel around, and then it has a quick release plate, so I can easily take off my camera if I want to and shoot with it handheld, and then put it back on here if I want to. Obviously, people use this for vlogging, so you can hold your phone or something out and talking to it that way. So I really do like this. Again, this one's like $50, $60. The Pixie is maybe $30 at the most. But again, I will have links down below to everything. If you're gonna get one thing to help you in your photography or video work, I would say get a tripod. Even one of these tripods are really good. It just helps you get better, stable footage. I have so many tripods, but these are the two that I use the most. The next thing that helps me get smooth video with my phone or Light is the Sagging Smooth 3 image gimbal. So this thing is for phones, but adding the little adapter lets you put a GoPro or the Light in my case on here. I've talked about this enough, but it's just really good, smooth footage. You can pan and zoom, all that kind of stuff. If you want to see a more in-depth review about this, I will have a link down below. So one of the things that really helps you get better pictures and videos is a clean lens, especially if you're using your phone to take pictures and video. Your phone goes in and out of your pocket, and your pocket has lint in it. So one of the nice things that I like to use is this rocket blaster, I think it's called. These are $5, $6. You can blow air onto your lens to clean it out, to get all the dirt and debris or lint off of there. And then if there's something that this isn't gonna take off, I like using this little pin here. It has 2 parts to it, so this slides out and you have a brush, so you can brush off your camera lens. And then if there's something really stuck, there's like a little portion here where you can get smudges and fingerprints off of. Cleans it really nice without leaving any scratches. Next up is something I use on phones a lot, and it's really for like an iPhone, Samsung, the Google Pixel, and I think a couple other, like the OnePlus T or something like that. I don't know. But these are moment lenses. So I use these a lot. I used to use them a lot more than I do now, but these are just little lenses. They are really well made. So they're metal build, really good glass, and they just connect into your phone through a case, and you put them on there, and it gives you different focal lengths for your phone. So this one is a 60mm lens. They have a 58mm lens now, and then this is their 18mm wide angle lens. And so it's just a nice way to get more different viewpoints with your phone. They're not cheap, they're $100 each, but they're really good, especially if you are a mobile photographer or videographer. These are something you should have. Like, using the stock lens is good, but if you want to get really interesting angles or different viewpoints with your phone, having a nice lens helps. So the next thing is good audio, and that's a good microphone for a pretty decent price. And the microphone that I use is this Task Star microphone here. I've been using it for several years, and it is pretty big. It's not small. It's really nice. It's really cheap. You can plug it into your phone. You do need an adapter for that, which I will leave a link down below. But if you're not going to use your phone and just use a camera, you can plug it straight into your camera. It runs off a single AA battery. I've had mine in there for probably a year, and it still works just fine. So you don't have to change out the battery a ton. And it's just a good overall microphone, especially if you're going to do YouTube videos and you want to have like a shotgun mic. This is a microphone I use all the time in my videos. Next up are batteries. Obviously, if you have a phone or camera or something like that, you want really good battery life. I have extra batteries for all the cameras that I have, at least 2, sometimes 4, just depends. Having extra batteries, you can never go wrong. There's been many times where I thought a battery was charged, it wasn't charged, and the camera dies on me in the middle of a shoot. Especially for a client, it's nice to have an extra battery. Now, for our phones and even our laptops and stuff like that, we can't replace the batteries, so having a USB battery bank is key. So this one is a Type-C power bank. It's 20,000 milliamps. I am able to charge my Chromebook, but you can charge a MacBook Pro, MacBook, a Dell computer off of this USB-C port. It has a regular USB Type-A port, so you can charge everything else off of there. The other charger that I carry is this one here. This is another 20,000 milliamp charger. It has 2 USB-A ports, and it has like the little indicators on the front to let you know what the battery percentage is. But then it also has a solar panel. It's kind of overrated. It's cool to use, but if this thing was dead and you wanted to charge it from solar, you could be charging it for like 3 or 4 days. So if you're just going out for a couple days, camping or something like that, this is perfect to charge your batteries with on the go. Memory cards and protectors. So obviously memory cards are key if you're using like a camera of any sort. So these are 2 memory card holders that I use all the time. This one lives in my everyday carry bag. This one I take with me if I'm traveling. It's waterproof, and I can have up to 8 memory cards in there, which is really nice. This one carries 3, and so I just put 3 memory cards in there, usually just 2, and then like an adapter for my micro SD card. But these are great because if you have memory cards, the last thing you want is just to throw them in your bag and lose them or damage them or something. So getting a memory card holder, just keeps you more organized and keeps your memory cards intact and longer lasting. Last but not least are these 2 things here, which are adapters for my iPad and for my phone, this is a USB-C adapter, so I can use it on my phone or my Chromebook. These are just SD card adapters, so I can get the footage off of my cards and put them on my iPad, my phone, or my Chromebook. They're pretty cheap except for the Apple one. This is like $20 still or something like that, but it's worth it. I've had it probably for 4 years now, and it's still going. I can grab pictures from my SD card and bring them over to my iPad or even my iPhone sometimes. This is great for bringing them over to my LG V30 or my Chromebook that I like to use. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments what is something that you guys carry with you all the time for your photography or video work, whether it be something for your phone or something for your camera. I'm really interested to know. I will have links down below to everything that I talked about in here, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching this one. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.